Greetings. My name is Dr. Al Freeman, Associate Director of LCMS School Ministry. And we're blessed today to have with us Dr. Doug Grove, who is head of school of Concordia International School, Hanoi, in Hanoi, Vietnam. Greetings to you, Doug.
Hey, good morning, Al. Great to be here with you today and looking forward to our conversation.
Excellent. To kick it off, why don't you just tell us about the ministry, the opportunity that we have in our international schools. We have three prominent international schools, Concordia International School Hanoi being our newest one with many ventures and building projects going on and great opportunity. You also served at Concordia International School Shanghai, another one of our schools that large student population, international center, and we have as well Concordia International School or Hong Kong International School, obviously in Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong International School is about 53 years old. It's the oldest school of the LCMS International Schools. Shanghai, Concordia Shanghai is about 23 years old. And then we are the youngest, 12 years old, where I serve right now at Concordia International School, Hanoi. These schools were all started by missionary efforts, and they've grown into very successful and highly academic institutions within the countries that they're in. We have great opportunities for, LCMS teachers that are maybe looking for something that's a little bit different, teaching in an international setting, but also great opportunities to engage with families, engage with students, learn about different cultures. But certainly also there are opportunities, and God does provide times when the gospel can be shared, even within these countries where there are restrictions on specific types of proselytization.
Absolutely, and a great opportunity as an educator, because you're surrounded by a lot of very qualified, excellent educators in their field. So they help you grow professionally, but also socially. What a great opportunity to live overseas and be in a community that is supportive, allows you to grow and develop as an educator, an individual, and experience so many things in the culture where you're immersed, right?
Yeah, it's for people that are curious or people that like to kind of stretch themselves a little bit. It's a great opportunity, and we have wonderful students and wonderful families in our schools. The cities specifically, as you mentioned, I've lived in Shanghai, and I now currently live in Hanoi, and they're very rich and diverse communities.
Yeah, and sometimes it can be a little challenging, let's say, to think, oh, well, I'm going overseas and I'm going to be an educator, and obviously a much different student body. The parent group that I'm dealing with is different, but the support that's in place is absolutely incredible, and you are part of a network. We also have the Asia Lutheran Education Association that's over there, and many events that you can go to. So you're surrounded by a very supportive community, and again, one that allows you to grow personally and professionally.
Yeah, there's absolutely plenty of support for people that come over. And that's something that every one of our schools pays specific attention to when we bring people over and we orient them to not only the school, but what we're doing from the mission and ministry perspective, but also just getting used to the culture, getting used to the city that they're living in. Finding the grocery store where you can buy the things that you want, which they're available here. So it's not, it's not like you're out there on your own and you can't find some of those things that you would want if you were back in the United States.
That said, I know that our international schools are always looking for individuals to teach in the schools, multiple grades. You go pre-K through high school. Most of our international schools, so wide range of opportunities, and also other positions that are open. Talk to us a little bit about the positions that Concordia International School Hanoi right now has open, and maybe what you look for long term as well, because there's always positions, there's always people who are leaving and going to other international schools perhaps, or coming back to the United States. So what does that look like if I'm interested in coming to Concordia International School, Hanoi?
And I think, it might help people to understand that our school right now is about a school of about 500 students. And so we have right around 64 teaching positions. This year specifically, we already have posted on our website. We also work through an organization called Search that helps us as we look through candidates for these positions. And we're also working with folks like you, Al, to help us, find teachers that are interested in possibly joining the community over here in Hanoi. This year specifically, we have a high school teaching position for biology and environmental science. We also have a high school position for mathematics. We have been looking for a high school director of STEAM to join the community. And also we are looking for a learning support specialist for elementary school and middle school. That's a position that works with students specifically. We call it academic and learning support. And then I've got 2 administrative positions that are positions that would be part of the leadership team here at Concordia Hanoi. And one of those is a director of operations. And the second administrative position is an assistant principalship in the elementary school. A couple of things that we are looking for is, we're looking for someone that is collegial, that likes to work on teams. We're a small school, and sometimes that means that you're doing your job, but you're also doing other things. You're picking up, other opportunities as they arise. Because we do that. We have a small school, and sometimes you're going to play a number of different positions, even though you may specifically just be the director of operations or something like that. So we're looking for a team player, and certainly we're looking for someone that has a great desire to work with students and work with families, and is excited about hearing the call and accepting the call that possibly the Lord has put on their heart.
Absolutely. And you're looking for a Lutheran educator, right? That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
That's at the heart of it. Maybe a little bit more about the director of operations, if you could, because that's a unique position. Not a lot of our schools have something like that. What do you look for specifically?
Yeah, our director of operations certainly is a unique position here in international schools, not an uncommon one, but the facility is something that we have to take great stewardship in. We have 2 really nice buildings in where our compound is, and specifically our director of operations does things such as the maintenance. They oversees and leads maintenance. The gardening, we're fortunate to live in a place that's got a lot of foliage, so there's a lot of gardening going on. Maintenance, painting, new construction projects. We have some small construction projects coming up, exciting projects because they relate to educational programming, but we have some construction projects coming up in the next couple of years. So we'd want someone that had some background in that as well. And then just basic facilities management, events, setup, takedown, cleaning, all those kinds of things. So oftentimes, people that we have had in this position in the past have been educators, but they've also had kind of an engineering or an operations or a construction background to some extent.
I appreciate that. Fantastic location, right in Hanoi. The school is incredible facilities, as you stated, continuing to grow and look at that growth in terms of number of students, in terms of facilities. I know it sits near a golf course as well, so just a beautiful area. And again, great opportunity, a lot of support.
Yep.
Our international schools are thriving and serving an incredible need for us to be in locations like Hanoi, Shanghai, and Hong Kong, and to spread that message in the setting of educational excellence as well.
Yep.
Any last words or thoughts about Concordia International School Hanoi or serving overseas?
It's been an exciting time for us. Tammy, my wife, and I came over to Shanghai in 2018. And we've really enjoyed where the Lord has called us to serve over here. So I would just encourage anyone that, feels the interest and feels like maybe this is a possibility for them, certainly reach out to the school. You can find all the information on the website, and I know that Al, you're going to post it as well. So I appreciate that, and reach out, learn more about it. And if you know someone that might be interested or you're interested yourself, please contact us.
Thank you very much for being with us, Doug. Continued blessings on your ministry, the ministry of Concordia International School, Hanoi, and all of our international schools.